Hey, Queens, did you ever wonder what it is that is the secret to keeping a man forever? What is the secret to long-term relationships, long-term happy and fulfilled relationships? Not only what is the secret, but what is the glue in a couple over the years and decades and decades? Okay, so I'll speak from my experience being a married woman. I've been married for 13 years, happily married, and also seeing successful couples around me that I grew up around, and some of my um some of my clients that they got married and they're happily married still, maybe 5 years down the road. 5 years is kind of a shorter time, but still. So there's a misconception that your looks is what will keep you in the house, forever and for happily ever after. I've heard other coaches say, oh, if you want a man to treat you better, just look better. Men treat you the way they look. Well, that's upfront. That's initially, because your looks are the initial bait, the hook, right? But after some time, after the honeymoon, men become immune to your looks. Think about all the celebrities, Giselle Bundchen, top model, Cindy Crawford. Think about all the top models and celebrities that are drop dead gorgeous and have been cheated on, dumped, and all of that. So obviously, no, it's not your looks. What keeps you in the house? It's not, it has nothing to do with decades together. Happy. So I'm going to tell you what it is. There's two things: matching values and respect. It's funny, like I've been, with a couple of coaching clients, and when I spoke about respect, it was like not a couple of clients, more than that, probably at least around 5 clients, and then other people around me that I've talked to. It's kind of like a flabbergasting concept, respect. Such a trite word. Such a trite word and such cliche, So people don't even know what that means now, right? So you see, part of the love language of men, what makes men fall in love and feel loved, is respect. Kind of like you respect him like there's no tomorrow. And when he respects you back, boy, you have something strong going on. I'm trying to think of some examples of respect. Okay, so for example, say you're in a long-term relationship, marriage. When he always asks for your opinion because he genuinely wants to know what you think about this or what you would do. He highly respects what you think of something. This sounds kind of like whatever, but it's actually pretty huge because so many things in life in the long term, revolve around a lifetime together. And if this man never even considers your opinion, where's the respect? You're just kind of someone like there, right? What other things? So for example, I'll talk about my own example with my husband. He, not that he fears per se, but he wouldn't dare to do something that upset me. Kind of like he would never want to upset me for X or Y reason. But the reason behind it is respect. Kind of like he wouldn't risk me being sad or upset by something. He's so careful that I remain happy and pleased, and I don't know if I would use, it's not fear, it's respect. You see? Kind of like he's very careful and mindful to, to whatever I feel or that kind of stuff. Because I've seen relationships and men where the guy's like doing just mindless things and she's totally hurt and like kind of like, what the fuck were you thinking? Right? So, I mean, I could go on and on all day about what are some some signs. Maybe I'll do another video that what are some signs that he respects you. But without respect from you to him and him to you, like deep, serious respect, there's no way. Like, actually, yeah, there's a way for you to stay together for a long time, but you're going to be miserable. It's not going to be a good relationship. Let me just talk about quickly about another example. A man that cheats on you, he doesn't respect you. He does not respect you. He doesn't care. He didn't care at the moment. He doesn't care. That's a lack of respect. So think about all the things that are a lack of respect. Now, what else? Matching values. Okay, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to see eye to eye when it comes to life, ways of life, views of life, lifestyle. Are you spiritual? Is he spiritual? Can you be with someone that is not spiritual? Are you religious? Could you be with someone that is not religious? Does he believe in taking care of his family? Are you okay with a man who doesn't believe he should take care of his family? Right? So, what are some core values that are so profound, that are like life non negotiables? If your values align, it's been proven in research that it's what really keeps together the most successful couples. And of course, respect. So, before you go on and thinking that it's your looks, that it's sex, okay? So, the sex is not the glue of our relationship. It's not. Sure, it's important, and it surely is one of the love languages of men, kind of like this is the way they feel cared for and loved. So, of course, if you neglect him forever, just like if he neglected you forever, right? This would be a problem. And maybe for a couple of people, it could be a deal breaker. But think about it, when there's matching values and deep respect, there's a lot more likelihood of that aspect being worked out and all that stuff. Kind of like a lot of things trickle down and depend on these two things, respect and matching values. For example, if I respect my husband, I'm not going to like neglect him, and vice versa is what I was talking about, right? he respects me, so he doesn't neglect me on those. He doesn't want me to be upset or just do things that would make me sad in the long run. So a lot of women think that, oh, if I, fuck his brains out and feed him good food, then they're golden forever. So no, I really don't think so. I haven't, in all the years of coaching and studying relationships, it's really not that. Of course, so many things are important, but the true glue is going to be respect and matching values. Because without those, even if you have everything else, it really falls apart, right? So I wanted to leave this with you as food for thought and some information that I hope that you integrate into your being. And that's it for now. Talk to you soon.